Hi, everyone. I'm Alan Beaulieu from ITR Economics, and welcome to another issue of Trends Talk. We have a subject that's on a lot of people's minds that we're going to talk about for a few minutes today, and that's travel. When is hospitality coming back? When is the travel industry coming back? When's business travel going to come back? Those are great questions, don't you think? Well, let's talk about business travel first. First off, understand that that is annual data. So data for 2020 is not available yet. It takes a while for them to come up with the data. That's fine. But we can talk in general terms because there are leading indicators and there are things that point us to future expectations. But know this, that at the end of 2019, the amount of money being spent on business travel was down a lot from the previous peak, which was 4 years earlier. All right, that's a 48-month decline of 12.1%. It's certainly the longest on record, and the data begins back in 1999. So we have a fair amount of history there. So it's not just a flip comment. So businesses were spending less on travel for years before COVID. COVID just kind of accelerated it and brought along a fresh load of pain. Now, when I look at the leading indicators, I can find reasons to be encouraged. When I look at the leading indicators, I would expect that in 2021, we will see business travel begin to rebound on a rate of change basis, see some dollars moving up. Now, it's all anecdotal, but we do a lot of traveling here at ITR. We get a lot of requests from clients to go visit them on site, board meetings, sometimes it's for trade associations. There's a lot more travel interest going on. I just got a request today, which would make the fifth one in 1 week out there in September, all on site. I mean, things are opening up. So business travel is improving, and you need to be part of that as we go forward. Now, as far as the travel industry itself goes, when I look at traveler accommodations services revenue, that's quarterly data that is through 2020. We don't have the first quarter of 2021 yet. That got hammered, obviously. I mean, the 12/12 rate of change at the end of 20 was minus 44.4. So we were 55.6% below year-ago levels. Talk about pain. It was the lowest in years. Now, here's the good news. The 312 is rising. And the 312 has upward past the 12/12. So you know at ITR, when a 312 reaches a low, that's thumbs up. That's checking point number one, excuse me. When it upward passes the 12/12, that's checking point number two. So I did a little digging, a little what ifs, and we're going to see that 312 reach change, 12/12, reach change real soon. And that's going to be checking point number three. And we're going to see that the travel accommodation services revenue is going to go up as we go through 21, and that we will end 21 with the 3-month moving total above 2020. We're going to see that that continues in 22. When will we be back to pre-COVID levels? It'll take a while. We should see a pretty nice rise, but don't expect to be back where you were, say, at the end of 2019 by the time you get to the end of 21. But do plan on being busier. Do plan on needing more staff. Do plan on having more bookings coming your way. Also, anecdotally, as I hear in the industry, people booking for events in the first quarter of 21 at the usual hotels are hearing, no, sorry, we're full. We cannot take your group. So book ahead, plan ahead. Things are looking up. Vaccines are working well. The United States cases are in decline, deaths are in decline. The world is going up. The world is maybe reaching an apex that is above the previous apex as far as cases go. But the United States, we are definitely on the decline. And that means that we're going to get out again. You probably saw that there's a new airline coming, Breeze, for vacationers. They're counting on the fact that everyday Americans are going to want to travel starting this summer with flights from secondary cities to secondary cities at less than $100. It's going to be a country that is on the move as we go forward. Be part of that if you can. Plan on it if that's where you live and what you do, if that's what you need. Business travel, pleasure travel, money to be made, it's all coming your way. We made it. You made it. And now things are just going to get better through time. Thank you for joining us for Trends Talk today. I'm Alan Beaulieu. This is ITR Economics.